Hello, everyone. Like I said, when I'm not cooking, I am doing my artwork. So I'm painting or sketching. So this I sketch, and now I'm going to color it in. But let me tell you a story. So on Peacock, they have a lot of good movies. The movies that came out earlier this year, and Wicked, I did not see Wicked. I'm not a fan of musical in that sense. My favorite musicals, I would say number one is Grease. Number two is The Sound of Music. And then number three, The Greatest Showman. So I was like, oh my God, a musical. Everyone's talking about this Wicked. It's a book and it's a play on Broadway and, just everything going on. And then I'm like, do I really want to sit through a musical and watch it? Because, I'm fussy. As I said, not a musical person. And I watched. It was 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I enjoyed it a lot. I could not believe it. I was going in like, oh my God, musicals, just all singing and songs and stuff. But even though it was a musical, it was not overcrowded with music, if you get what I'm saying. They had lengthy scenes where they were acting and not singing, which was great for me. But other than that, yes, I would definitely recommend this. Now, Ariana Grande, she plays Galinda. She wants them to pronounce it Galinda. And her character, she's amusing. She's a pinky, meaning everything is pink, as you can see. And she's a girly girl. And yes, some of the scenes where it was comedical, and I was just laughing. It was just too funny, entertaining. And then we had Cynthia, who played Arakaba. Is that her name? I might be pronouncing that incorrectly. Like I said, I didn't know what Wicked was until all this, hype about the movie and stuff like that. But she too, with her character, was just perfect. They both did an amazing job. And this is part one that came out December of 2024, and part two will be this December, I think Christmas Day, if I'm not mistaken, 2025. But I was shocked to see that we got it on Peacock and it was free. And Peacock, I have Peacock, but it's with ads. They played this without the ads. They played Wicked without the ads. So it's a great movie, family movie. Just everybody in it delivered, and what a casting. And again, sometimes, people, you have that saying, you can't judge a book by its cover, and this is one of those, especially if you're not really into musical, but then you find this masterpiece right here where you just enjoyed watching. I mean, when it comes to movies that length for almost 3 hours, usually it takes me 2 days. I'm not kidding. If a movie is more than a hour and 40 minutes long, I tend to stay away from it. Unless it's a very popular movie, like say a Mission Impossible or Fast and Furious, then I'm game to watch. But if it's a movie that I want to see, but it's more than an hour and 45 minutes, I'm like, oh God, I'm just giving it a break, or, but I'll get to it eventually. And sometimes I'll get to it and it takes me like a couple days just to watch. But yeah, this again, I would recommend family, watch it by yourself, whatever. And the big question is, would I get the soundtrack? And to be honest with you, I would not buy the soundtrack. I would buy the movie itself, but not the soundtrack. Even though the songs were nice and everything, I just don't know if I'm willing to listen to a soundtrack. Now, do I have the soundtrack for Grease? Yes, I do. Do I have the soundtrack for The Sound of Music? I do. When it comes to The Sound of Music and Grease, those are classics. And yes, but no, for this, no soundtrack. So I'm going to go ahead now and color it in, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I applied the paint to it, And I also use paint pens. Paint pens are the best. This is my little art section over here. I've showed it before. But yeah, these are artwork that I'm gonna, boxes I'm gonna donate. We're in Florida, it's hot, so I have the fan. But yeah, this is my little art area. Those are my little bins with artwork, and I painted white over two paintings I wasn't really fond of. I'm gonna go take care of it. But yes, so the next time you see this, you'll see Wicked. So I am done. I am not looking for perfection because I'm not a perfectionist. Nothing is perfect. But there, finish, Wicked, my name, May 26, 2025, Memorial Day. And yeah, this is it. Finished. So I'm going to put it side by side, which you should never do because when you put it stuff side by side, you find a lot of judgment. Like, I'm looking now and I see stuff, but I'm like, guess what? I'm not a perfectionist. This is the best I can do it. If not, I will be here for the entire day erasing and, you know, redoing everything. And this right here, to me, it's beautiful. Like I said, with the faces, my features are longer. But hey, you know what? This is it. It was fun. Trust me, I suffer with anxiety and sometimes depression. Yeah, so I've said this before. This is a reliever for me to come out and sit in the back of my yard and just paint away. But unfortunately, I have to go inside because I'm in Florida and it is hot. Let me ask Alexa. Alexa, what is the weather like today?
The current weather is 89 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies. Today's forecast has some sun and thunderstorms, with a high of 92 degrees and a low of 77 degrees.
So you hear that 89, but it feels like 120. So yeah, there we go. Done. Proud. Love it, love it, love it. I couldn't get the stars and the bubbles the way it's there, but good enough for me. I'm pleased. I'm happy with this outcome. Okay, guys, what do you like doing when you're not working or anything like that? What's your favorite pastime? Something that you love to do? Let me know. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.